All right, y'all. Professor Malik X here. As you know, yesterday evening in Toledo, Ohio, before SmackDown Live, Big Kaz got released by WWE. And apparently this has been building for some time due to incidents and his attitude. And as reported here, one of the straws that broke the camel's back, so to speak, was the incident that took place several weeks ago when he broke script on SmackDown during a segment based on his feud with Daniel Bryan, which was involved with a midget wrestler. Now, a private incident is now reported that apparently on a WWE bus that chauffeur's talent, Kaz was in the bus bathroom and got stuck when the door would not open. He thought that he was being ribbed, and after being stuck inside the door for too long, he broke the door down. That meant that anyone else who needed to use the bathroom would have to do so without a door. There were some people that understood his frustration, while others were unhappy. And of course, that incident combined with what happened on SmackDown and a couple of other unconfirmed incidents forced WWE's hand. And the decision was made to fire him during a meeting that Vince McMahon called last night before the show. And basically, after the meeting, he called Big Kaz in and informed him that he was released. And for the first time, like other talents who are wished well on their future endeavors, Kaz was not wished well on his future endeavors. Now, recently, Kaz was drinking for the majority of the recent European tour, and he had a bad attitude when he was drunk. Well, of course, yeah, you know, if you're working for WWE, the quote-unquote PG marketed to children company now, and you represent WWE 24/7. I mean, you can party, and you can have a good time, just don't get caught partying too much or drinking too much. It's okay to drink, but within moderation. And obviously, like Mickie James years ago when she was released for the second time by WWE, I guess Kaz was having too much of a good time. But anyways, most of the time, even when there's heat from one side or both sides, you know, as before, WWE will wish you well on future projects, you know, whatever you do. But now that Kaz is released, maybe if him and Enzo Amore can mend their fences, you know, they could team up again, because they had great chemistry as a tag team. You know, the promos especially, I thought were entertaining. You know, they could do that on the indie scene. Of course, they couldn't use a Big Kaz or Enzo Amore, but they could still do this the same stick. You know what I mean? I can see that, but you know, only time will tell. But as a wrestling fan, I wish Kaz well on his future endeavors, you know, or his future projects. Now, going back to that bathroom incident for a second. Now, if the other wrestling talents on the bus saw that Kaz was, you know, stuck, or maybe Kaz could have called for help and say, "Hey guys, can you give me a hand? I'm stuck in the door." Wouldn't something in your brain tell your ass to get up and help this man, you know, move the door so the door wouldn't be broken and everybody else could use the bathroom without, you know, without people having to look in or see? You know, the bathroom could have still had a door. These wrestlers, apparently, who have such great passion for what they do, don't seem to have any common sense. Common sense would tell you, hey, this big guy is stuck. He needs help getting out the door. Get your ass up and help him get out of the bathroom door. I don't know if they were sitting there laughing at him or some shit, you know, and others understood his frustration. Yeah, well, if you understood his frustration, you should have got your ass up and helped him. And others were unhappy. Same thing. Get your ass up and help him out the door so the door wouldn't be broken. Stupid. I mean, come on. I know wrestlers can't be that dumb, but you know, these are WWE superstars. And speaking of which, also another superstar who's frustrated with her lack of in-ring time, Dana Brooke. She tweeted here a tweet, "I just want an opportunity to wrestle. I miss it." Then the tweet was followed up by an Instagram post. You know, some things in life are worth fighting for. Other things are out of your hands, and most are too good to be true. Keep pushing through. Know your worth and never settle. Hashtag WWE, hashtag Raw, hashtag Dana Brooke, hashtag push through, etc., etc., etc. Also, fans have been tweeting a hashtag, to get a hashtag going. Hashtag give Dana a push. Well, Dana, as far as you go, you're a victim like many other talents before you. And I think as far as Dana Brooke goes, the whole Titus O'Neil storyline was a bad idea that wasn't going anywhere. And it was it just basically reduced her to comic relief. And also, since Ronda Rousey is in the mix, and once again, this is the Ronda Rousey ripple. Since Ronda Rousey is going to be getting all the attention, I think Dana Brooke is basically just lost in the shuffle. Now she should have been in the Money in the Bank women's match, but I remember now, of course, she didn't qualify in her match. Doesn't matter. Give her a rematch, let her win, put her in the match. Hey Dana Brooke, I feel your pain, but I think when you complain online, or when you even tweet or hashtag this on Instagram, and WWE sees it, you may be the next out the door on the list behind Big Kaz. I'm just saying, so be careful, And I'm gonna say this right now: Dana Brooke, Dana Brooke is attractive, but she actually has wrestling talent. She's muscular. She's a gymnast. She has skills, but WWE basically overlooks that for fashion model looks and ones with no talent. Hashtag Alexa Piss. And like I said, Alexa Piss's win on Money in the Bank. This question was asked on Facebook. I'm gonna ask it right here on this video. Who the fuck are you sucking off to get all these title reigns? I have a couple of answers. I'm thinking, 1, Vince is getting them grapefruits orally massaged again. 2, I think Triple Bitch is probably getting in on the fun as well. So, yeah, but he's married, but who cares? So that's all I gotta say about that. Leave your comments. Leave your comments, your thoughts, like, share, and subscribe. Peace.